Good evening, everyone. I kind of wanted to highlight one of the trades that we are taking in the Discord, and this is regarding XOP. This is a trade that we have been actively in for a while now, and so we've been kind of scalping profits from both a daily and weekly perspective, and then taking those longer dated options contracts that we've been able to make a decent, I'd say between 20 and 60%, depending on the different trades that we've taken. So this trade has been very lucrative for us because we have maintained this channel from the peak back in April. So what this is actually following is this is obviously a confirmed downtrend, correct? But what I really liked about this trade is it's very, very clear what the support and resistance levels are. So if you are familiar with support and resistance levels, obviously you'll be able to follow on pretty quick. But for those traders that have not truly been involved in support and resistance, kind of mapping those out and then trying to get the best position possible for these trades, what I like to do is I like to set myself up with a not always the highest point on the chart, but more or less the most recent high of where I could see a retest out of this downward channel that we're in. So what I wanted to do here is kind of just take a look. Every time that we've been coming down to this 142, 143 level is usually when we're buying in on these trades lately. So you'll see back on Monday, June 24th, we had a pretty strong bullish candle here where we actually pushed from 142.70 all the way up to 146.77. So that's a $4 move just in that one single day. When we've been using the 200-day moving average as a catalyst kind of for upward movement or downward movement, you'll see we just had a recent push down from 147 down to 143. We actually bought these contracts when we dipped down into this 143, 144 level right at that 200-day moving average, and then today we kind of just moved sideways throughout the day. If I was to expand this out into a 30-minute chart, you could see it even more pronounced here. Why I map out those levels specifically is because we have had a channel that kind of fed up from this downward channel to retest the upper channel. So what I'm looking for here is the continued consolidation and accumulation in this area, and you could see going back to Friday, this really hasn't moved a whole lot. So this morning we had a pretty strong push up all the way to 144.82. So the contracts we were in were roughly up about 15 to 20% after a strong push down. So what this represents for me is, and I've highlighted this on other trades inside of both YouTube and the Discord, is this is really just a barcoding zone. There's no true direction here of where XOP could go. We did see a push down where we tested the bottom side of this barcoding area. I'm not going to really capture in these initial pushes in the morning. These were two pretty strong candles, so it got us in the green, and technically we could have taken profits at that zone, but we elected to stay in the trade. And then we had that push down that I mentioned where we had come down to 143.20, and then you can see where we're kind of in an upward channel coming up from here. So if we can maintain this momentum, then we're going to have this sub channel where we're going to continue to see that push up. What I would like to see is a strong push off the top part of this barcoding area to reclaim this upper channel, and then hopefully get back to this level up to 148. So the current contracts that we are in are 148 calls for August 2nd, and I truly believe that we are poised. We got a pretty good entry on these, and as long as we can stay in this zone, then it should be a pretty lucrative trade by August 2nd. If you like these videos, please make sure you press the like button, and if you want to follow along, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And then if you would like to participate in the trades that are being called out on a daily basis, then go ahead and subscribe to the Discord, and that link will be in the description. Have a good night.